doesn't know who I am. My mind, it's dreaming, and God, it's so misleading. And do you think it's 'cause I've grown old? And is it true that what I was told? You cried to leave me. You know it's not your fault. You had a husband that was selfish and cold. Believe me, I know. Believe me, I know. Now I hear you used to treat me cold. You disappeared and left me all alone. I'm sure you didn't know right from wrong, 'cause both of you were always getting stoned. But sometimes I like to pretend that she knows me. Sometimes I like to pretend that she holds me. And sometimes I like to pretend that she knows me. Sometimes I like to pretend that she holds me. And sometimes I like to pretend that she knows me. And sometimes I like to pretend that she holds me. And sometimes I like to pretend that she knows me. And sometimes I like to pretend that she holds me. And I guess I should go before you. When that long night comes, we'll meet in the ever after. Please don't follow me into the sun. If you should cross the wild line and find yourself in the black, I'll be right there behind you. until we meet, crying ourselves away, dying in the light of day. Our endless love will remain. want you back. My neighbors think I'm crazy, but they don't understand. You're all I had. You're all I had. At night when the stars light up my room, I sit by myself, talking to the moon, trying to get to you. In hopes you're on the other side, talking to me too. Or am I a fool who sits alone, talking to the moon? I'm feeling like I'm famous, the talk of the town. They say I've gone mad, yeah, I've gone mad. But they don't know what I know, 'cause when the sun goes down, someone's talking back. Yeah, they're talking back. At night when the stars light up my room, I sit by myself, talking to the moon, trying to get to you. In hopes you're on the other side, talking to me too. Or am I a fool who sits alone, talking to the moon? Do you ever hear me calling? Cause every night I'm talking to the moon, still trying to get to you. In hopes you're on the other side, talking to me too. Or am I a fool who sits alone, talking to the moon? I know you're somewhere out there, somewhere far away.
This is a song called Plush.
And I feel the time's a ways to go. So where you going to tomorrow? And I see that these are lies to come. Would you even care? And I feel it. And I feel it. Where you going to tomorrow? Where you going?
So is it raining in your bedroom? And I see these are the eyes of disarray. Would you even care? And I feel it, and she feels it. Where you going to tomorrow? Where you going with a mask I found? And I feel when the dogs begin to smell her. Well, she smell alone. When the dogs you find her, got time to wait for tomorrow. To find it, to find it, to find it. When the dogs you find her, got time to wait for tomorrow. To find it, to find it, to find it. Oh, yeah.
Close your eyes, have no fear. The monster's gone, he's on the run, and your daddy's here. Beautiful, 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 beautiful boy. Beautiful, beautiful. Should have stayed, were the signs I ignored. Can I help you not to hurt anymore? We saw brilliance when the world was asleep. There are things that we can have but can't keep. If they say, who cares if one more light goes out in the sky of a million stars? It flickers, flickers. Who cares when someone's time runs out? If a moment is all we are, or quicker, quicker. Who cares if one more light goes out? Well, I do. The reminders pull the floor from your feet. In the kitchen, one more chair than you need. Oh.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dave Foley, and it is my privilege and my honor to be the celebrant for our time of remembrance and celebration marking the life of Tyler Mitchell Gardner. I've talked with several of you and of course with many of the family, and this may be repetitious, but I really, really wish we didn't have to be here today. At the ending of every life, there is cause for mourning, there is cause for celebration. But in this case, I have to tell you that my heart has been moved several times by things that have been said or things that I've read, thoughts that I've had about the dreadful loss that each one of you in this room today is experiencing. Tyler was a young man with incredible promise. The years ahead of him looked to be even better than the years behind him. He was a strong, morally strong man. He was a good friend. He was a loving son and grandson and nephew, a good friend to so many of you. And I say again, I wish we didn't have to be here. But that being said, I hope that you will let some of the weight that's on your hearts right now lift just a little. There's reason to celebrate. For each one of you, you've had hours, days, weeks, months, years to share in his life. For some of you, to watch him grow and to realize that this guy really is a person worth celebrating. So I know that we've gathered and there's a need for mourning. But there's also, while we mourn that death, we celebrate the life. So will you please, as much as within you is possible, to let that weight lift just a little bit. I think that you may hear or see when we look at pictures later, things that will cause a little bit of joy to bubble up in you. Please, if you feel like laughing, my understanding is this guy had a very, very quick wit. And I was looking at his picture. I've been told about that enigmatic smile that he had. I can just imagine him standing back like this and looking at us and saying, okay, let's see what you can do with this. So, laugh, yes. Cry, yes. Anything in between, yes. Every aspect of Tyler's life we want to celebrate today. I would just thank you on behalf of his family for being here today. What a testament to a life well lived this room is. And beyond this room, to the people who are watching online, we include them in everything that we do here and everything that is said here. As soon as this service of celebration is complete, we're going to exit and move directly across to the Harvey room, where the family has prepared some refreshments for us, and they really would like you, if at all possible, to make the time to gather with them across there. Some of you may have heard me say this before, but I know we get started in here. My experience says that when we get across there, when all of the pressure of the unknown, when we're just feeling really anxious, when that disappears, we'll step across there, a cup of coffee, a bit of lunch, sitting or standing, we'll begin to really talk about Tyler. Please let that happen. And I know that some of you would love to have had the chance to speak. I'm going to ask you to make sure that you share those stories, your impressions of Tyler with his family. That's a very significant gift that you can give to them. I am certain that all of you have read the obituary and you have the memorial card with you, where you will find additional details. I would also remind you that provision is made for donations in loving memory of Tyler Gardner at GoFundMe.com. If you need a reminder of that, or if you need any help, if you would like to make a donation and you're not sure of the process, please ask any one of the funeral home staff. They will be more than happy to make sure that you get the information that you need. Now, I don't know about you, but most people who find themselves sitting where you're sitting right now feel a little bit of anxiety. The unknown. You don't know what I'm going to do or say. Let me just say this to you. Relax. Take a deep breath, maybe a couple of deep breaths. Let yourself feel secure, because this is a safe place. You're not going to be surprised in any negative way. I promise you that. But as we take the time to let our hearts slow down and our breathing rate stabilize, let me read something to you. It's a poem called "When Great Trees Fall." I thought of Tyler. I hope it does him in an honorable way. When great trees fall, rocks on distant hills shudder, lions hunker down in tall grasses, and even elephants lumber after safety. When great trees fall in forests, small things recoil into silence, their senses eroded beyond fear. When great souls die, the air around us becomes light, rare, sterile. We breathe briefly. Our eyes briefly see with a hurtful clarity. Our memory suddenly sharpened examines, gnaws on kind words sometimes unsaid, promised walks never taken. Great souls die, and our reality, bound to them, takes leave of us. Our souls, dependent upon their nurture, now shrink, wizened. Our minds, formed and informed by their radiance, fall away. We are not so much maddened as reduced to the unutterable ignorance of dark, cold caves. And when great souls die, after a period and I repeat that, after a period, peace blooms slowly and always irregularly. Spaces fill with a kind of soothing electric vibration. Our senses restored, never to be the same, again whisper to us. He existed. He existed. We can be. We can be and be better, for he existed. I have shared this with the family. I do this kind of work. I do it, by the way, because I love to do it. I love to be with people at a very, very vulnerable point in life and be able to walk with them through it. And so, yes, I'm kind of a little more used to it than many of you would be. But I have been touched in a way that seldom happens. I have been touched and briefly, just on the periphery of Tyler's life, I have been blessed to have been a part of it. Now, again, I've said this to the family. I know I'm the person in this room who knows Tyler least of anyone. So I won't, at this point, try to tell you what kind of a man Tyler is. Oh, and by the way, I used the proper tense of the verb there, because although in a sense his life as we know it is finished, his life in the universal sense, the eternal sense, continues and in many ways has started a new beginning. So yes, the kind of man Tyler is. I won't try to tell you. I will try to listen. And we are going to hear from some who know Tyler best of all of us. And they're going to share their thoughts about his life and the blessing of being a part of his life. For the family, I'm first going to ask Mike Gregorash if he would come and share with us some of the things that he knows, and more importantly, the things that he feels. Mike, would you come, please?
Oh, hey. Make sure I got my napkins. I'm good. So thanks, David. Some of you know me. If you don't, I'm Mike Gregorash. I'm one of the proud uncles of Tyler's. I have the honor and the difficult task of delivering the eulogy, sharing memories, and reading some letters from family. Sorry, my eyes are getting blurry. On behalf of the family, thank you all for being here today in person, for those who are online, and for those who have shared condolences. It's never easy to say goodbye to someone who's been an impact on our lives. When that person is gone, they leave a hole where they used to be in our lives. A feeling most of us share today as we remember and say goodbye to a son, to a stepson, a grandson, a brother, a great nephew, a cousin, and a friend. A really all-around amazing young man, Tyler Gardner. Oh, I thought it'd be better up here. At such a difficult time, it's important to remember the good memories we all have of Tyler. By holding on to those memories, we can focus on the wonderful times we had together and help each other find comfort in this complicated time. Some of you remember when Tyler was a baby? Remember those chubby little rolls? From his legs to his arms? It's a chubby little baby, like a little Michelin tire baby. Couldn't stop but have to pinch him, eh? Some of us remember his time playing hockey. Tyler always had a fan in the stand. And he always had a coach encouraging him. Or perhaps his time working at Rodo's Pizza. You know, a job that he very much enjoyed. And whenever we were in town, we would always request him to deliver our pizza and give him that little extra tip. You know, it always gave us a little smile, made him happy. A memory I have from a few years back is during an Easter in Moose Jaw. We were over at Jen's, and we had a little trail of candies leading to the kids' Easter baskets. And when Tyler opened his door to the bedroom, he looked down and saw one of those candies, picked it up and said, "Oh, piece of candy, ooh, piece of candy." 25, 30 times all the way to the basket. And it's funny, I still catch myself saying that. And I hear family saying it as well. I would like to share a recent happy memory that I personally have. We have a family tradition carried on by Uncle Darryl, Tyler's great uncle, of playing the board game Risk when we're all together. And last Thanksgiving was one of those legendary family Risk games. Now, I had made a deal with Tyler before everybody showed up that him and I would conspire together. We'll say make an alliance to help each other move forward in the game. Against Austin and Arden. And yes, it is a family game, but I think we've all played family games before and it gets serious. And honestly, I was kind of tired of losing every time. Well, I still lost and he still won, and I was happy for him. Heck, I thought I helped him win, helped him succeed. Well, I found out later that he actually made deals with everybody around the table. And he has done so for many years. Well, he is now officially retired as the 2025 Risk champion. Oh, he had a gentleness to him, a kindness, a quick whip. Not a whip, a quick wit. Very goofy smile and an infectious laugh. He had a passion for family, friends, and games. He very much enjoyed playing tile rummy with his auntie Charlene, which was fantastic because I didn't have to. It's hard to say goodbye to someone who had such an impact on our lives. With all of you here and all of you far away, it really shows how much of an impact Tyler had on our lives. Right. Listening to the stories this past week, it gives me comfort to know Tyler touched so many lives in a way that he has touched mine. Need a fresh Kleenex. There we go, right there. Now I would like to read a letter from Caitlin, Tyler's sister, and Jennifer, Tyler's mother. To my big brother, you always think you have more time in the world until you see the police officer at your door. I always thought that maybe once I got older, we would have a better relationship. I don't know why things between us were the way they were, but I will tell you my side. I look up to you more than you'll ever know. You were my big brother that everyone loved. You lit up every room with your effortless humor and your contagious laugh. I thought you were the coolest person ever. And I never knew how to interact with you without worrying that you thought I was just being your annoying little sister. I always wanted you to see me the same way I saw you. I'm always going to regret not trying harder to get to know you, but I hope you know that I thought of you, and I still think of you all the time. I always had a photo of us kids sitting in my room. I sleep with the stuffed animal that you got me every night. I always wondered what you were doing, and I always thought about whether you loved me as much as I loved you. And I can promise you that I will miss you for the rest of my life. Even though we were never super close, I still pictured you at my wedding, sitting beside Mom in the front row. I imagined you holding your future baby niece or nephew at the hospital. I dreamed of our kids playing together at the park while we talked about everything that was going on in our lives. I couldn't wait to celebrate all of your accomplishments and bake a cake for you every birthday. I'm never going to get that. Life is not fair. I constantly think why the world decided to take such an amazing person from us. You were loved by so many. You brought joy into every person's life, and you did nothing to deserve this. I will love you forever, and I hope you look down on me and are proud of who I've become. Your little sister, Caitlin. Tyler, my sweet boy. When I was only 17 when I found out you were on the way. I was too young and not ready to be a mom. Once I saw you, though, that was it. It was pure love. I never knew such love existed. From that moment on, my world forever changed. Tyler, you were all that I ever needed. It was a struggle being a single mother and trying to figure my life out, but we did it. Watching you grow up gave my life meaning, and I would do it all over again if I could. I cherished those days, and you didn't know it, but you really helped me through it all. Like I always told you, you are so smart, creative, and funny. I couldn't have asked for a more well-behaved child. I can still hear you, your little vrooms, while playing with your Hot Wheels in the car, playing your Hot Wheels on the floor, and how you like perfectly to line up each color in color coordination. You learned to read so quickly. When you're not even 2 years old, you would sit on my lap, and we would open your alphabet book to a random page, and you would point with your chubby little fingers at that letter and proudly announce it. We'd often go for walks in the park, and when you were learning to do math, you would have me write up sample equations in the sand with a stick, and you were so determined to make sure you got it right. Remember when we would sit and draw together? we would have monster drawing competitions where each drew a unique-looking monster and compared it. You had such a vivid imagination, and I was always so impressed with what you came up with. All the other kids loved your silly, clever remarks, and you easily made friends wherever you went. I loved nothing more than watching your face light up every time you scored a goal in soccer or watch you celebrate another hat-trick in hockey. I was so proud of you playing football in high school. Though you didn't get much experience, you did amazing. You were such a natural athlete in all the sports you tried. You became very passionate about video games, maybe a little too passionate, but that's what made you, you. I know how excited you were about your new PC gaming system you just got, and I hope you got to enjoy it for the short time you had it. I'll never forget this one time when we were in the kitchen. I turned around and you were standing there holding a whisk to your upper lip and said, "Whiskers," with your little side smirk that you always do. Oh, how you made me laugh. You were one of a kind, Tyler. As a child or as an adult, your sense of humor made family gatherings all that much better. Your friends today describe you as the biggest sweetie pie in the heart of the group. Anyone that knew you knew just how special you were. Our world will never be the same without you. You're still trying to figure out life, and that's okay. You were young, and you had lots of time. You had so much potential, Tyler. I was looking forward to you finding your career path that you choose to pursue. Fall in love, start a family of your own. You would have been an amazing husband and father. It was 1 week ago today when the officer stood at my door and said your name, and that's when my heart shattered. That's when the pain set in. I never knew such pain existed. Again, from that moment on, my world forever changed. A part of me left with you that day. You were too young to go, but we are so very thankful for the last 25 wonderful years of precious memories that you have given us. Even though you're all grown up, I still saw you as my wide-eyed, chubby-cheeked, grinning little boy full of life and wonder. I have always been so proud of you, and I hope you knew that. I wish I told you that more often, or said I love you more, hugged you more, and called you more. Oh, I wish how I could do all those things just one more time. Tyler, I love you so much, and a day won't go by that I'm not thinking about you. Goodbye, my sweet boy. Love, Mom.
Thank you, Mike. Perhaps some of you have stood where Mike just stood, and you know some of the range of emotions that move through you when you are trying to sum up a life of incredible meaning in words. Mike, you've done an excellent job, and I thank you for doing that. You know, I listened, and I heard you say in his mom's letter, after his birth, I never knew such love existed. Those of us who are parents understand that. And while we may never have walked the road that Jennifer and Tommy and their families have to walk today, we hear the words later in the letter towards the end when she said, placing this in juxtaposition to the term, I never knew such love existed. I never knew such pain existed. But we can certainly understand that. As difficult as it may be to believe, friends, eventually that love just overwhelms the pain. And sometimes in the years ahead, the love will bloom and the pain will die. It'll be brief, because it'll come back. But we will know that love conquers. And that's what we pray for you, Jennifer, Tommy, your families. Now we're going to listen to someone else who will represent a different perspective. Austin Gregorash is going to come, and as a cousin and a young man himself, I know that he'll have things for us to learn. Austin.
There's a glass of water there if you need it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hello, everyone, and thank you for gathering today. My name is Austin Gregorash, and I had the luxury of growing up with Tyler. He's my first cousin, and we shared many firsts together that it feels selfish to hold in and not share today. He was my first friend. I still remember every first birthday party we had, first Christmas, Halloween, costume, first laugh. The passions that I have today exist because Tyler and I got to fall in love with them together. And we still shared it to this day. We still played Pokemon. We still looked at the cards on the ground, reading every fact with our legs crisscrossed as if we were 5 years old again. We still play video games. Actually, video games made us be able to spend every day together after school and just have even more wonderful time together. I address these memories to bring out the joy that he brought into my world. I was so lucky to be the one to grow up with him, and so thankful to have 25 wonderful years right by his shoulder. To have him be a core component of my childhood and to my life. We brought something out of one another, every time we were together. We just knew how to make each other laugh, so much so he'd get me in trouble as a kid. If I'd like to share a story here, I'll try to stay concise. If you know me, I can get rambly. Tyler and I would always play this game where he would try to get me to laugh when he was on the top bunk and I was on the bottom bunk, and because he knew our parents were right above us, and they're gonna come down like, we're trying to sleep, Austin, quiet. And so many times, parents would come down, we'd just be pretending to be sleeping, just gaslighting them, like, what? I'm good. You just woke us up. But the second that door would close, you would see Tyler just over to me, just little wink and little nudge and go, meep. And that's all it took. All it took for me to die laughing for 20 minutes straight. To the point where I was grounded, and it was so worth it. Which I don't blame him, honestly. It was like 3 or 4 a.m. But though Tyler and I were cousins, he was the older brother I never got to have. Yes, it was hard to have my childhood and my heart pass on with him. But the way that I've been able to feel at peace with it is knowing that the child in me walked with him. And that space in my heart leaves room for the memory of Tyler to stay and fill there and walk with me until my day comes. I will continue to cherish the shared memories Tyler and I had for the rest of my life. I will share them proudly and be giving with the memories that only I got to see with him. I feel closest with him when I think about our journey growing up together. When I think about the strategies he loves playing in zombies or in Pokemon or the video games he'd have. I continually get to know more about him. We all wanted to know more about him. And thankfully, we're all given that by being together and gifting one another, as you said. I love you, Tyler. My heart will remain close with you. And I still look forward to sharing my life, my children, telling my children about you. And we'll follow up one day, buddy. So thank you. Until next time, fly safe. And thank you, everyone.
These men have given us a gift, reminding us that Tyler does not need to leave us. The space is there for him. I have one last memorial to share with you. This is a letter to Tyler from his loving grandparents, Corwin and Cindy. We are here today with breaking hearts, but also with so much love, more love than any words could ever hold. We remember the day you came into this world, how instantly you made us grandparents, and how quickly you filled our lives with joy. Watching you grow into the young man you became was our greatest blessing. We want to thank you, Tyler, for every laugh, every memory, every moment. Thank you for letting us be part of your journey. This isn't goodbye. This is a promise that we will carry you with us in every heartbeat, in every breath, in every tomorrow. You are loved beyond measure. You will always be with us. You have our love forever. Your loving grandparents. I don't know what is the moment in your life when you were introduced to Tyler, but I'm quite certain that many of you could mirror some of those words, the things that changed in your life because Tyler was a part of it. Thank you. We're going to take a few moments now. And again, I encourage you, as much as is possible, let yourself relax. We're going to look at some pictures. There will be memories, perhaps, that will bring that bubble of laughter or the beginning of tears. Remember that tears are memories in motion, and where there has been great love, there will be great loss. Let's watch the show.
Standing on the platform, watching you go. It's like no other wanna see the world, and I said, go. But I think I'm lost without you. I just feel crushed without you. 'Cause I've been strong for so long, I never thought how much I needed you. I think I'm lost without you. Strangers rushing past, just trying to get home. But you are the only safe haven I've known. It's me at full speed, feel like I can't breathe, and nobody knows. It's pain inside me, my world is crumbling. I should never let you go. I think I'm lost without you. I think I'm lost, lost, lost standing on the platform, watching you go. You said, I wanna see the world, and I said, go.
I know you're somewhere out there, somewhere far away. I want you back, I want you back. My neighbors think I'm crazy, but they don't understand. You're all I had, you're all I had. At night when the stars light up my room, I sit by myself, talking to the moon, trying to get to you. In hopes you're on the other side, talking to me too. Or am I a fool who sits alone, talking to the moon? Oh, I'm feeling like I'm famous, the talk of the town. They say I've gone mad, yeah, I've gone mad. But they don't know what I know, 'cause when the sun goes down, someone's talking back. Yeah, they're talking back. Oh,
beside you. I wanna take the breath that's true. I look to you and I see nothing. I look to you to see the truth. You live your life, you go in shadow. You'll come apart and you'll go black. Some kind of light into your darkness. Close your eyes with what's not there. Fade into you. Strange you never knew. Fade into you. I think it's strange you never knew. The stranger light comes on slowly. A stranger's heart without a home. You put your hands into your head. And then smiles cover your heart. Fade into you. Strange you never knew. Fade into you. I think it's strange you never knew. Fade into you. Strange you never knew. Fade into you. I think it's strange you never knew. I think it's strange you never
Early morning, there's a message on my phone. It's my mother saying, darling, please come home. I fear the worst, but how could you leave us all behind? There's so much to say, but there's so little time. So how do I say goodbye? Someone who's been with me for my whole damn life. You gave me my name and the color of your eyes. See your face when I look at mine. So how do I say goodbye? When I couldn't, you always saw the best in me. Right or wrong, you were always on my side. But I'm scared of what life without you's like. And I saw the way she looked into your eyes. And I promise if you go, I will make sure she's alright. So how do I say goodbye? Someone who's been with me for my whole damn life. You gave me my name and the color of your eyes. See your face when I look at mine. So how do I say goodbye? And there's no way you could ever let me down. Gonna steal some time and start again. You'll always be my closest friend. And someday we're gonna make it out. Just hold the light. Just hold the light high, high. So how do I say goodbye? Someone who's been with me for my whole damn life. You gave me my name and the color of your eyes. I see your face when I look at mine. So how do I say goodbye? So how do I say goodbye?
We're going to move across to the Harvey room very shortly, where we will continue to celebrate. No matter how much time we took here in this room, we would reach this point where it has to end, and we think, oh, we didn't say, or we missed that. Well, I mean, I know that we missed talking about his love for animals. I know that he was a passionate longboarder. But you know even more that goes unsaid. Well, let's make it our job today to celebrate in every way possible this incredible life, Forever 25. I'm going to speak a blessing on Tyler, and then it will be time for us to leave this room. I'm going to ask you to do something a little different. This is not a prayer, but I'm going to ask you if you would just relax and close your eyes and let the words really fill you. Tyler, though we need to weep your loss, you dwell in that safe place in our hearts where no storm or night or pain can reach you. Your love was like the dawn brightening over our lives, awakening beneath the dark a further adventure of color. The sound of your voice found for us a new music that brightened everything. Whatever you included in your gaze quickened in the joy of its being. You placed smiles like flowers on the altar of the heart. Your mind always sparkled with wonder at things. Oh, your days here were too brief. Your spirit, though, was always alive, aware, awake, complete. We look towards each other no longer from the old distance of our names. Now you dwell inside the rhythm of breath, as close to us as we are to ourselves. Though we cannot see you with our outward eyes, we know our soul's gaze is upon your face, smiling back at us from within everything to which we bring our best refinements. Help us not look for you only in memory, where we would grow lonely without you. You would want us to find you in presence, beside us when beauty brightens, when kindness glows, and when music echoes eternal tones. When orchids brighten the earth, darkest winter has turned to spring. May this dark grief now flower with hope in every heart that loves you. May you continue to inspire us to enter each day with a generous heart, to serve the call of courage and love until we see your beautiful face again in that land where there is no more separation, where all tears will be wiped from our mind, and where we will never lose you again. Tyler, it's with pain that we lift you and let you go. Not easy. Never what we wish to do, but we want you to know that you go with the brightest flame of our love until we meet again. And now, friends, for you, this day offers you an opportunity to do what in your hearts you might have been wishing you had done before. The person in your life who needs to hear from you. The way in which you approach the vulnerable, the needy. May you find comfort in doing for others what you can no longer do for Tyler, and for all of you. My dearest prayer, go in peace. Thank you. Would you please rise?
can't be mine.